During the past few weeks, have you been feeling slow and sluggish? Have you had difficulty focusing or felt disconnected, maybe even apathetic? Or maybe you had racing thoughts and felt emotionally overwhelmed. Have you been hypervigilant or on high alert? Maybe you've experienced both ends of the spectrum because both are examples of living outside of our window of tolerance. When we're in our window of tolerance, we are calm and regulated. Our brains are functioning properly. We can think clearly, we can make logical decisions, and we feel comfortable in our bodies. But when stress reduces our ability to function, we can either become hyperaroused or hypoaroused. Hyperarousal is the fight or flight response. That's when your brain identifies a threat and releases cortisol and adrenaline into your bloodstream in preparation to either fight it or run away. Hypoarousal is the freeze response, like when an animal plays dead. It basically means that your brain determined that you wouldn't succeed in fighting or fleeing the threat, so you just shut down. These are both totally normal responses to stress. But what's causing all of this stress? Here's an incomplete list. A life-threatening virus, isolation from family and friends, loss of income, a life-threatening police force, being Black in America, being gay in America, being trans in America, being a person who fights to support and protect these oppressed groups. And honestly, it's probably stressful if you want to stay inside your white supremacist bubble, but it keeps getting popped. This is just to say that feeling out of sorts is totally normal, especially right now when there are multiple factors piling up. But you can practice self-soothing techniques and mindfulness to return to that window of tolerance. And the good news is that window can widen over time because we're neuroplastic.